Here are the films that made the greatest impact this year. And the Oscar goes to Parasite.
Parasite has 6 Academy Award nominations and is the first film not in the English language to win Best Picture, winning 4 Oscars tonight.
Hello and welcome. I am finally back from my mini hiatus and I hope you are doing well. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe only if you wish to, but please be warned, if you don't I will expose all your secrets to your bias, and you wouldn't want that, would you? Anyways, I really hope you enjoy this video. The Korean wave, literally meaning Korean wave or wave of Korea, is the increase in and reference to the global popularity of South Korean culture and tradition since the 1980s. Initially driven by the spread of K-dramas and K-pop across South, East, and Southeast Asia. During its initial stages, the Korean wave evolved from a regional development into a global phenomenon, carried by the internet and social media, and additionally, the growth of K-pop music videos such as on YouTube. While some sources attribute the term Hallyu, a variation of a Japanese expression using as a postfix to refer to being first used by the Ministry of Culture and Tourism in South Korea in 1999, when the ministry produced a music CD titled in Chinese, other scholarly sources attribute the term's ascendance from Korean television dramas first airing on Chinese television in 1997, naming the phenomenon Hallyu, meaning Korean wave or the wave of Korea. The term was thought to be adopted by Chinese media to refer to the success of South Korean popular culture in China. The term was reintroduced in Japan as Hanryu or Kanryu by the Asahi Shimbun in 2001. It encompasses everything from entertainment, music, movies, TV dramas, to online games and Korean cuisine just to name a few. Since the turn of the 21st century, South Korea has emerged as a major exporter of popular culture and tourism, aspects which have become a significant part of its burgeoning economy. The growing popularity of Korean pop culture in the world was at least partly driven by the South Korean government supporting its creative fields through subsidies and funding for some particular things named startup, which, as the name suggests, is a startup for a company, business, or anything really, as a form of soft power with the goal of becoming a leading global exporter of culture in line with Japanese and British culture, a field in which that the United States has dominated for nearly a century. In 2014, the South Korean government allocated 1% of its annual budget to cultural industries and raised a $1 billion fund to nurture popular culture. As the impact of K-pop and Korean drama like Gangnam Style and Moon Embracing the Sun accomplished influential recognition and international reputation, Korean society began to be recognized as developed on par with the Western world. The success of the Korean wave is, in part, due to the development of social networking services and online video sharing platforms, which have allowed the Korean entertainment industry to reach a sizable overseas audience. Korean dramas enjoy widespread availability via streaming services which often offer subtitles in multiple languages. Many K-dramas have been adapted throughout the world, and some have had great impact on other countries. K-dramas have attracted attention for their fashion, style, visuals, and culture all over the world. The use of social media in facilitating promotion, distribution, and consumption of various forms of Korean entertainment, specifically K-pop, has contributed to the surge in worldwide popularity since the mid-2000s. The Korean wave has become an influential global phenomenon since the start of the 21st century, heavily impacting the contemporary cultures, music industry, film industry, television industry, and behavioral aspects of various people throughout the world. As of December 2020, the Korean wave is led by K-pop, with its standout acts such as BTS, Blackpink, and Twice, followed by K-dramas. South Korea is one of the only countries in the world, if not the only one, that has dedicated a goal into becoming the world's leading exporter of popular culture. It is a way for Korea to develop its soft power. Soft power is a popular term coined in 1990 by Harvard political scientist Joseph Nye. It refers to the intangible power a country displays through its image, rather than through hard or brute force. Hard force refers to military power or economic power. An example of soft power in play is how the US enticed the world to buy its Levi's jeans, Apple iPhones, Coca-Cola soft drinks, Marlboro cigarettes, and Hollywood movies, by using a concept of adaptability and innovation on a desirable image. A fresh and unique image of cool. Hallyu first spread to China and Japan, then later to Southeast Asia and several countries worldwide, where it continues to have a strong impact. In 2000, a 50-year ban on the exchange of popular culture between Korea and Japan was partly lifted, which improved the surge of Korean popular culture among the Japanese, and vice versa, but more of Korean culture to Japan. South Korea's broadcast authorities have been sending spokespeople to promote their TV programs and cultural content in several countries. Hallyu has been a blessing for Korea, its businesses, culture, and country image. Since early 1999, Hallyu has become one of the biggest cultural phenomena across Asia. The Hallyu effect has been tremendous, contributing to 0.2% of Korea's GDP in 2004, which doesn't sound like much, but it amounted to approximately $1.87 billion. More recently, in 2019, Hallyu had an estimated $12.3 billion boost on the Korean economy. Over the last 2 decades, South Korea has become very rich, very futuristic, and very innovative. In 1965, Korea's GDP per capita was less than that of Ghana. Today, South Korea is the world's 12th largest economy. BTS is worth over $3.6 billion a year to South Korea's economy. They increased South Korea's popularity, contributing to a surge in tourism. Whilst we are on the topic of our Bangtan boys, I'll just say a few words about them, and the next video. My next part, yes, there is going to be a part 2 to the series, but it won't be as similar to this one, as you may think. So today, I have talked about the basics of Hallyu, and what is it, a bit about how it was formed, and some relative topics, but in my next video, I will share interesting, entertaining, and thought-provoking facts and a little cute clip on who BTS are, what they do, and how did they get this big. If you're interested, stick around, like this video, comment, subscribe, and share this with some of your best buddies. I hope they will like it. Remember to turn on post notifications, so you will know when I post my upcoming video. It's hopefully going to be a banger, probably better than this one. Anyway, thank you once again, and I hope to see you on my next video. Most importantly,